Welcome and welcome back to the ranches of Baba Jitto's Veterans Cricket Club. They required 160 runs in their allotted 20 overs, to be precise, 8 runs per over. As the run chase has begun, the left-arm spinner has been introduced into the attack, and Jamil, they got Manish to start the proceedings for Baba Jitto's Cricket Club, and they have the first runs on the board courtesy to the leg byes, although it has been given as played, so the first runs are on the board. They're off the mark with a single, and 160 the target, and the batters need to be a bit extra cautious out there. You know, you have to find those ways of scoring quickly, especially in the power play. And it's 8 runs per over on a kind of a wicket which has that slow nature as a sluggish surface. And so far the bowler has been right up to the mark. He's been right on the money. He's been nice and accurate with his line and length, and not letting the batters to go too much harder to find those gaps which are on offer in plenty. So the first over is done, and Baba Jitto Cricket Club are won without loss. We talk about the first innings, Jandiyal Cricket Club, and they were batting, and all of a sudden they kept losing wicket at the top of the order. They lost 4 on just 30, but then in the middle phase they kept building the partnership, which helped them to go up to 100, more than 100, and then the final touches, that final flourish was given by Atul, was given by Ujwal. And he was hitting the ball, he was beating the leather to all corners again as the bowlers. He was using that long handle, and he had a blast out there in the middle. 34 runs of just 13 or 14 bowlers, and it really helped Jandiyal 11 to go up to 160, and now 161 to defend, 160 to defend, and now it all lies up to the bowlers. It's up to the bowlers to bowl well and to defend the score. We'll have to wait and watch where things unfold as for batting is concerned at Baba Jitto's Cricket Club. They'll have to bat really well. That's what we call bat out of their skins onto this ground, onto this wicket, and to register a victory here. So the first over completed in a 1 on board, where Jamil is batting on 1 of 3, and Manish is yet to get off the mark. And reminding you once again, you're watching the live broadcast on the YouTube Ashwini Jandiyal's official handle. And, the first game on ground 1 of Garota Jammu. So we're witnessing now the pace is on. The pace bowler has been introduced into the attack, and first ball he slips there on his follow through. But it will go down as a dot delivery. The line was good, the length was good, the perfect line and perfect length for the right-hander. Takes the ball away, and it goes into the gloves of wicketkeeper. It's 1 without loss, chasing 160. This one is wide outside off stump, and signalled as wide. 1 more run added to the scoreboard of Baba Jitto's Cricket Club. They're 2 without loss. And now the fielders on the offside, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are inside the ring, and 2 are patrolling the boundary line. 1 at deep cover, 1 at third man. Mid-on, short mid-wicket, fine leg in place on the onside. So he's got 6 and 3 fielders set. As over the stumps he goes from the far end. Drive is on the up, find is the fielder, not been able to find the gap. Jamil I was talking that the power play means a lot for a batting side. You're chasing a score of 160. You will need a very good start at the top of the innings, especially in the 6 overs. You just have wickets in hand and get at least 7-8 runs per over. That will define the chase nicely. And next ball, fuller in length, driven beautifully. But the fielder is backing up nicely, keeps the batters down to 1 over. That wasn't timed well, but still in the gap, and that helps the batter to rotate the strike to get a single and to go down to the other end. 3 without loss in over number 2. As far as bowling side is concerned, there is no doubt your runs on the board, your runs in the bank, and you have that liberty to bowl with open hearts. But you can't let that game slip away. You can't give too many freebies to the batters, especially in the power play, to work with. And the batters know the fact that just two fielders can be placed outside the 30-yard circle in the mandatory power play, a third man and deep point out, and that onside area is pretty vacant. So the batters do have a chance when you get the ball in your slot, in your area. You can you can use the long handle, you can use those big shots. So far the bowling has been up to the mark, and we haven't seen any big shots so far of the batters. And Manish, struggling a bit, is yet to get off the mark, has faced 5 deliveries so far. Probing lines and lengths we have witnessed so far, where the batters have been kept under control. Bowling over the stumps, chips it back, and it goes down. Was in the air, and I could say that it was a less reaction time for a bowler to react, and he hits the fingertips, and it goes down at the last moment. Will go down as a chance as Manish gets the life. 2 overs gone, 3 without loss.
कंटिन्यू मैच कर रहा हूँ, तोड़ मेरा मैच नीचे खेल नीचे भाई मैं मैच में छूट रहा हूँ नीचे खेल नीचे तो किसी को लेगा आज
Good 2 overs at the start for Jandiyal Cricket Club, keeping the batters quiet. Although a chance goes down of his own bowling, but it was a tough one, I could say. It's not always easy for a bowler, your momentum just throwing you forward, and then to take a catch. This is up in the air, fielded there, but just over his head and into the stands for a 6. Was a bit half tracker, pulling his length back, and the batter rocks back, uses the depth of the crease. That was a powerful strike down the ground. And it doesn't matter for a batter, no matter where you place the fielders, when it's timed well, you got the power behind the shot. Long on was there, but he still takes on the fielder and beats him. He was just a spectator, watches the ball sail over his head. First big shot, and it takes them to 9 without loss. 151 to get off 106 balls. This one pushes that one away to the fielder. As I told you, the power play will surely define the chase, how they are going to chase this one. Although if you get just 6-7 runs per over, but you keep wickets in hand, that should do the job nicely for you. And look the way Rahul is bowling. He is not trying to do the experiments. He's not trying to, do those extra kind of things. He's keeping it simple, although there was a bad delivery in the over, and that was punished. Now he learns the lesson quickly. That's the good sign of a bowler. You're bowling a bad ball, then making a comeback. 10 without loss after 2.4 overs, third over underway. Now he has got 5 fielders inside the ring on the offside. That's a bad delivery. And as to the ball and Riller, this one is down the leg side, wide signaled. 11 without loss. 11 बिना किसी विकेट के नुकसान पे राहुल अगली गेंद के साथ, और गेंद की लाइन के पीछे आए बल्लेबाज हल्के बल्ले से धकेला कवर की ओर, वहां पे खिलाड़ी ने गेंद को फील्ड किया. 1 रन बनाने का मौका था दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास, और 2.5 के बाद 12 रन बने हैं बिना किसी विकेट के नुकसान पे. तीसरे ओवर की आखिरी गेंद होगी. 148 रन चाहिए 103 गेंदों पर. इस बार ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर गेंद. मौका था जमील के पास के गैप निकाल के बड़ा स्ट्रोक तलाश किया जाए, लेकिन ऐसा हुआ नहीं. खिलाड़ी को बीट नहीं कर पाए. 3 मुकम्मल 12 रन बिना किसी विकेट के नुकसान पे. चौथे ओवर की अब शुरुआत होने जा रही है। क्या यहां से गेंदबाजी में तब्दीली करेंगे टीम के कप्तान? कि कोई बड़ा स्ट्रोक, कोई बड़े स्ट्रोक्स के लिए अभी तक बल्लेबाज नहीं गए हैं। एक छक्का जरूर आया है और उसके बावजूद भी 12 रन बनाए हैं। जी हां, गेंदबाजी में तब्दीली हुई है। नए गेंदबाज को तलब किया गया। पहली गेंद और खूबसूरती के साथ इस गेंद को खेला मनीष ने। जब तक वहां से खिलाड़ी गेंद को फील्ड करते, आसानी से 2 रन बनाने का मौका था दोनों बल्लेबाजों के पास। हबीब भट्ट जमील के लिए ना प्यार भेजते हुए 14 रन बिना किसी विकेट के नुकसान पर पहले व्यूअर बने हैं जो कमेंट कर रहे हैं इस लाइव ब्रॉडकास्टिंग पर। चौथा ओवर शुरुआत हुई है डबल के साथ। 14 रन बिना किसी विकेट के नुकसान पे बाएं हाथ के जो स्पिन गेंदबाज है, ऑर्थोडॉक्स गेंदबाज है, उनके लिए स्लिप तैनात की गई है क्योंकि वो फ्लाइट लगातार दे रहे हैं। लॉन्ग ऑफ पीछे है तो यहाँ सिंगल जरूर मिलेगा। नए गेंदबाज जिन्हें यहाँ से तलब किया गया है गेंदबाजी के मोर्चे पे। और अभी तक अगर बात करें हम जांदियाल क्रिकेट क्लब के गेंदबाजों की, अच्छी गेंदबाजी की और यहाँ पहली विकेट मिली है। जमील को स्टंप किया गया और लाजमी था कि वहां जो स्लिप थी, वहां जो विकेट कीपर ठीक स्टंप्स के ऊपर थे। आप कदमों का इस्तेमाल बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर सकते जब तक कि आप गेंद की लाइन के पीछे नहीं आएंगे। और जो बाएं हाथ के स्पिन गेंदबाज थे वो लगातार ललचा रहे थे, फ्लाइट दे रहे थे। इस बार बाहर निकल आए क्रीज से, गेंद की लाइन को मिस किया। विकेट कीपर ने कोई गलती नहीं की। अतुल जो कि विकेट कीपिंग के फराइज अंजाम दे रहे हैं, स्टंप किया जमील को। पहला झटका, पहला नुकसान 15 के स्कोर पे। और यहाँ रमन ने विकेट दिलाई है अपनी टीम को।
19 का लक्ष्य मिला है। 4.5 ओवर की अब तक गेंदबाजी हुई है। कुल मिलाकर 5वां ओवर पारी का जारी है। पुनीत की जोड़ी इसमें बल्लेबाजी कर रही है। इस पार्टनरशिप को और आगे ले जाने का प्रयास पूरी तरीके से बीट हुए।
काम कर ये बहुत चला उधर ही चल। रेड बॉल
Raman draws the first bloody, gets the first wicket as Atul behind the stumps does the rest, stumping the batter out. He was out of the crease. 15 for the loss of one as Abhishek, the new man, walks in at number 3. 160 to get on a kind of a wicket. Totally early has been a bit sluggish, but as the day progresses, the sun is shining out brightly and it has eased down the surface a bit, and batting looks a bit easier. That is when Atul and Rahul batted brilliantly on this surface, helped Jandiyal 11 to post a very good score. And look where the batter was aiming. His eyes were aiming somewhere else. The shot went somewhere else. Abhishek was never in control of the shot though. Gets a bit top edge, rolls to the shot coverage and the fielder inside the ring. He's gone with an attacking mindset, the captain of Jandiyal. That's why he has that slip in place. He has those fielders close in from that gully to backward point region. 3 of them shot cover and mid off in place as well. So the left armour is bowling those probing lines. And he goes round the stumps once again. A gentle tap on the offside, keeping the batters quiet. And in the power play, if you don't get runs and you lose wickets as well, even 150 is going to be a big score to chase. You're chasing 160, one more goes down. It's Raman bagging the second wicket in this over. Abhishek departs on a third ball duck. It's 15 for 2 now. Full onto the stumps, goes for the sweep. It was too full to go for a sweep shot. He misses the line. You miss and I hit. Onto the off stump. 2 down on just 15. And Baba Jitto Veterans Cricket Club are in an absolute pressure now. As we've seen the back of 2 wickets. Pritham, although is the new man, 4 overs 15 for the loss of 2. Productive over for Jandiyal Cricket Club, as it was a double strike from Raman in the previous over. He got rid of Jamil, was stumped by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps, and then onto the final delivery. He knocks the batter over, and problem is in the chase for Baba Jitto's veteran cricket club, as he kept losing wickets. It's not going to help them at all. You have to save the resources in the batting you have. Although in a modern day T20, 160 is regarded as a chaseable score, but it's up to the batters how you approach to the chase, and you save the wickets, you preserve your batting resources. But they're given away 2 in just 4 overs and just 15 on board. The new man is in Manish, and he is joined by Pritham out there. And Ujjwal, who batted brilliantly, has got the ball in hand. First ball down the leg side, and it's a wide. Takes them to 16 for the loss of 2. 16 for 2. I told you during the first innings that 160 is never going to be easy on this kind of a surface, and adding to the problems, adding to the miseries of the chasing side, he lost 2 wickets at the top of the order, and that is where the problems arise. That's where you get into the serious trouble in the batting department, and now the required run rate creeping up has gone nearly up to 9 runs per over. You have to chase 143 runs off 95 deliveries. As Ujjwal goes again, no feet movement at all, just tries to play away from the body without moving his feet, and this one goes very close to the outside edge. It goes past the edge into the gloves of wicketkeeper, and lucky the batter there that he didn't nick it behind. And Jandiyal 11 ruling the roosters here with the ball. So far has been a tight spell of 4.2 overs, where the batters have been kept well under control. Next one, can he beats him? Back-to-back deliveries where the batter hasn't been able to use his feet. You need to be nimble in the footwork as far as the batter is concerned, on a kind of a wicket which hasn't that kind of a pace on offer. And he gets beaten, just tries to rely on the hand-eye coordination, no footwork at all. And he is second time lucky as the ball whizzes past the blade and nearly takes the outside edge corner into the gloves of wicketkeeper. 5th over underway, 17 for 2. As the batters are finding some rhythm here, or trying to find some rhythm here, trying to find some momentum of the chase, but it's been a wonderful effort with the ball so far from the bowlers of Jandiyal Cricket 11. Kept things under control. You see the lines and lengths they've been bowling, especially Raman in the previous over, targeting the stumps and nicely throwing it up, slowing it up. That's why he's been able to catch the batters. Full toss. Again, he misses it. Was a full toss, though. He could have hit this one to any part of the ground, Manish. And I'm sensing one more wicket here, as Manish is struggling a long time. He's struggling big time. 4 of 13 bowlers, just 4 of 13, especially in the power play. He hasn't been able to break the shackles with a big shot so far. Just 1-6 coming off those 28 deliveries. Wide again. 18 for the loss of 2. Fifth over is underway. Ujjwal, who batted really well, and now he's bowling exceedingly well in the power play. This one was up in the air, but it's gone over the fielder. Said it just eludes the fielder who was at wideish cover. Two more runs added to the score. It's 20 for the loss of two. 91 bowlers and 140 to win. As the run rate is creeping up, it's going up to 9 runs per over from here on. And it's not going to be easy to chase. That's a terrible delivery. Down the leg side, he tries to use the shoulder, he tries to bang in shot, but there is no bounce on offer on this surface, so it's better to stick to the good length spot and bowl in the corridor of uncertainty where you can keep the batters quiet. The batters definitely go for guessing whether to play off the front foot or off the back foot, and that's where you have a chance to keep batters quiet, and there is a risk for the batters to lose the wicket. Down the leg again, struggling with his line in length, Ujjwal. It's the fifth wide in this over he has bowled so far. So he's bowled a long over in process, 9 or 10 deliveries with those 5 wides. 22 for the loss up two. Final ball coming up. Manish is on 6 of 14 and Pritham is batting on 1. It's the final ball. A slower delivery and a bit of fumble by the wicketkeeper. Atul, a rear mistake by him. It will help the batters to cross for a bye. 5 overs gone and going just a shade over 5 runs per over here. Baba Jitto's Veterans Cricket Club at 23 for 2, 137 to win of 90 deliveries. It's the final over of the power play and have 23-24 runs on board, and 3 wickets in the meantime are back into the pavilion. As I said, Jandiyal Cricket Club have been dominant. Leave those first 6 overs of the game aside when they were batting, but rest of those 14 overs in the batting and now those 6 overs in the bowling, they have been at the driver's seat. They have been dominant with their approach, and they are leaving no stone unturned to win this game, putting on all the efforts, and have done a very good job so far. 5.5 overs, 26 for 3. But in those first 6 overs, Jandiyal Cricket Club, they were sailing in the same boat. They were in the same boat. Oh, this one is out as well. Wicket number 4. Nicely tosses that one up. A slower delivery. Once again, a double strike. In his 2 overs, he has taken 4 wickets. In his 2 overs, 6 gone. It's 26 for 4 now. This chase is going nowhere for Jitto Veterans Cricket Club, and they are just left in tatters and under serious pressure now. Still a long way to go in this one. 134 to win of 84 deliveries. It's going nearly 10 runs per hour. The problem is the wickets column, as they lost 4 inside the power play. Wickets continue to tumble here, and 4 are down out of those 6 overs. 26 for the loss of 4 it is, and this isn't helping Jitto Veterans Cricket Club at all. And it's this man Raman bagging 4 wickets in his 2 overs, and he's breaking the backbone. He's ripping through the top order and has got 4. It will be Rahul, I guess, to continue. Now it's Vicky who's been introduced into the attack. 26 for 4 of 6 overs, and will try to wrap up the innings as soon as possible to register a big victory here, as they got a big victory in the previous game. That was a thumping one, and they will lead the tables of their own group. They'll be leading the charts. Vicky with the first ball, it's a dot, although it kept a bit low as well. And this one is a slower delivery. Down the ground goes the batter to the long off. Although he'll just get a single. He's happy with the single. It's 27 for the loss of 4 overthrows. Costed them 1 more run. And it takes them to 27 for the loss of 28 for the loss of 4 though. Scoreboard, it gets updated a bit late, but as a bowling side, they know the things are well within the control of the team, and it's not going to be easy for a chasing side. Next one, and that one hold it a bit off the surface. It came in very late as the batter somehow adjusts nicely and pushes that one away. Just a single. It's 29 for 4. 7th over underway as the game is progressing at a snail's pace, at a very low pace, and it's not going to be effective for a batting side, for a chasing side. You're chasing the score, and at some point of time you have to find those big shots, and inside the power play there has been just 1 big shot, in 6.4 overs, and that tells us the whole lot story, how the batters have been struggling out there, how tough it has been for the batters, although there are no demands in the wicket. And the batting has been quite easy, but It is that lazy and that defensive approach of the batters which is costing them the game, which is, getting them in big trouble here, and the game is slipping out of their hands. So Vicky flights, and he goes down to the long on. Fielder there, just a single. And those singles and doubles are not going to bother the fielding side at all, 10, 11 runs per over, and he's just getting 6, 4, 5. That means the bowling side has been dominant. They're at the driver's seat and are carrying that momentum forward with 7 overs gone, 30 for 4, 130 to get off 13 overs to be precise. There's 10 runs per over at the start of the innings, was 8 runs to chase, but now the run rate has crept up to 10, and with 4 wickets already down, you could understand the situation Babaji to Veterans Cricket Club are in. It's now the time for the batters to find those big shots in each and every over, at least one of them, so that you keep the momentum forward. Otherwise, when the run rate goes 12-13, you don't have wickets in hand. It's not going to help the cause. And this starts with a wide delivery down the leg. It's a wide, and 31 for 4 after 7. पैंतीस के स्कोर पे 4 विकेट गंवाई है बाबाजी। तो वेटरन्स क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम ने अभी भी 125 रनों की दरकार है, जबकि 69 गेंदों का खेल बचा है। धीरे धीरे जो रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट है वो 12-11 के आसपास जा रही है। विकी
कमाल की गेंदबाजी उन्होंने की, 5 विकेट दिलाने में कामयाब है। 5 विकेटों से 5 विकेट उनके नाम है। 5 विकेट केवल कौशल अपडेट गेंदबाजी
अपने पेज पे तो चलाएगा ना कांडू।
एक बार खड़ा है ऊपर से अमरान हुआ।
तेरे को नहीं बोल रहा, तेरे को थोड़ा बोल रहा मुझे, ठीक तो बोल रहा हूँ। मैं बोल तो रहा हूँ 5 बोल रहा हूँ आजा केवल 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 अगर उसे डालना फिर प्ले ले लो।
And this looks like a one-sided game is going on as the side of Baba Jitto's cricket club, they haven't been able to chase down nicely. There has been a slight technical issue. We will sort it out. Just stay with us.
हेलो 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 बोलो
रन आउट का मौका है मनता
क्या हुआ मेरे
भाई 70 रन बनाने यहाँ तेज गति के गेंदबाजों के लिए ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, सेकंड गेंदबाज की बेहतर यहाँ चलती है। यहाँ 70 रन
यहाँ 4 भी ले लो यार ओके
अड़तीस के स्कोर पे 5 विकेट गंवाई है बाबा जीतो वेटरन्स क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम ने। पारी का ये 10वां ओवर जारी है, अभी भी 122 रनों की दरकार है और रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट जो है 10 के ऊपर अब जा चुकी है और कोई खास मौका नहीं मिला है बाबा जित्तो क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम को ये मुकाबला जीतने के लिए या इस मुकाबले में वापसी करने के लिए। इस बार ड्राइव किया इस गेंद को बैकफुट पे जाके बल्लेबाज ने सीधे बल्ले से खेला जरूर, जब तक वहां पे खिलाड़ी गेंद को फील्ड करते। 1 रन बनाने का मौका 9.3 के बाद 39 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पे और ये 10वां ओवर जारी है और अभी तक अच्छी गेंदबाजी रमन ने की। इस बार अंदरूनी किनारा विकेट कीपर सफाई से रोक नहीं पाए जब तक खिलाड़ी गेंद को फील्ड करते। 1 रन बनाने का मौका 62 गेंदें और 120 रन चाहिए या करीबन अब 12 के औसत से रन बनाने हैं। हर ओवर आपको 12 रन चाहिए इस मुकाबले को अपने नाम करने के लिए। फिलहाल रमन इस ओवर की 5वीं गेंद के साथ दूर वाले छोर से ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर ये फ्लाइटेड गेंद और हल्के बल्ले से इस गेंद को आगे आकर खेला जरूर, शॉर्ट कवर पे विकी ने गेंद को फील्ड किया, रन बनाने का कोई भी मौका नहीं। और यहाँ से पारी का निसफ हिस्सा, जो दूसरी पारी का हिस्सा है, वो मुकम्मल होता हुआ नजर आ रहा है और पूरी तरह से डोमिनेट किया है। 2 स्लिप्स अब तैनात की गई है रमन के लिए। इस बार तेज गेंद ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर, बल्ला जोरदार घुमाया था बल्लेबाज ने, लेकिन टाइम नहीं कर पाए। गेंद उस ओर मिड विकेट की ओर गई, वहां पे खिलाड़ी ने गेंद को फील्ड किया। 10 के बाद यहाँ पे 40 रन बने हैं, 41 रन बने हैं और 5 खिलाड़ी वापस पवेलियन गए हैं। ठीक दे
क्योंकि आजकल अभी हमारे पास बैठे थे, उन्होंने यही कहा कि आज उनकी तरफ से पार्टी होगी क्योंकि
First ball of the fresh over has been neatly whipped away as he keeps the ball away to the fine leg for a single. It's 42 for the loss of 5. We're in over number 11. Still a long way to go for a batting side. And you have to do a lot of hard work. 119 or 18 to get off 59 balls. And not going to be easy as the last 5 wickets half of the side is back into the pavilion. Kuldeep, as he bowls a flighty delivery and the batter just pushes it forward, goes to the short mid-wicket region. There is no addition to the total though. It's the batting side, the chasing side. The chase was never on for them as they kept losing wickets one after the other. It was the left-arm spinners of Jandiyal Cricket Club who kept things well under control, and at this stage I can say they are well within the drivers. See, they're controlling the game well. Has been a dominant show with the ball. First with the bat, as I said at the first innings, they leave those 6 overs aside of the first innings when they lost wickets, 4 of them, but then in the middle overs they kept building the innings together and partnership was going on, and then those final touches were given by Ujjwal, hitting the bowlers to all corners of the ground and batting exceedingly well. And now I can see that in the second innings, the bowlers have done a very good job keeping things well under control. The lines and lengths have been good, and the important thing is that the bowlers know there isn't much batting left for Jitto Veterans Cricket Club, so they are keeping it tight at the stumps. And here one more goes down. It's wicket number 6, clean bowled by Kuldeep. 44 Jitto's Cricket Club, the Veterans Cricket Club, are sinking further. The ship is sinking more and more, and I guess they will be handed a crushing defeat by Jandiyal Cricket Club. Told you earlier that in the final, in the previous game yesterday, they had a big win, and now again another big win on cards, and they could lead their group at the top of the table, Jandiyal Cricket Club, and it becomes easy for them. The qualification scenarios become easy when you win big, when you have those big wins under your belt. Winning the game yesterday, 10 overs to spare, 8 wickets in hand, and in a T20 game, that's one of the biggest victories. And then today you try to bundle the team out inside 70-80 runs and get a big win to top the table in your group. As I said, it will be easy for the team to qualify into the next stage, into the next round. The new man is in 44 for 6.